Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again, or for the very first time, to the Farts and Crafts Show, where today we've got part 70 of Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered for you guys, or just Ni no Kuni Remastered for short. Hope y'all are doing well. So, today we are going to be exploring Perdita, aka Xanadu, I feel, maybe. I don't know why they call it Perdita. I think it's supposed to be Xanadu. Pretty sure. Check what's over here. Oh, breeze cake, nice. Blessings of the Queen cleanses our hearts. We have no worries or fears. Cool. That seems really dope. This place is really pretty. Oh. Real fake doors. Oh, I was right. It's an alpaca. That alpaca, it's old enough to look after itself. You give it too much attention. I do? I give the alpaca too much attention. Ooh, carnation cake. Can I talk to it? Orgle. 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 Borgle. Okay. Nature's tongue. Really? Alright, a whole lot of nothing going on over there. Look around. What's your deal? I've heard that the giant man has come to our town once again. What has brought one so fearsome to Perdita? We need not think. We need not do anything. If this is not freedom, tell me what is. Young Nina has not yet been blessed. Maybe that is why there is so much fear in her eyes. There is one with fear here? But yeah, I mean, just look at that. It's just like, very much like, I guess like Incan or Mayan ruins, something like that. But okay, slice of game pie, nice, cool. Or do you have fear in your eyes? Is that what that is? When you are blessed by Queen Kulan, your eyes become as clear as blue sky. Look into my eyes, you'll see no fear or pain. Okay, alright, well. I don't like the gist of what's going on here, but these guys are all too happy. They're just everybody's happy. This is weird. Is this the errand board? Okay. New errands are available. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, Ding Dong Dell. Ding Dong Dell. Tee Hee Tee. It's bothering the fairy. In Tee Hee Tee? This ghost has been sighted in a cave to the southeast of Yule. Cave? Southeast? Is there a cave over there? I don't remember a cave to the south. Yule is the winter town. You do whatever you get, snazzy swimsuit, talk to the designer and castaway. Right. I told her I would do that. I remember. Tell me Yule Village Square seems to be looking for someone going to the top. Okay. First of all, the southern part of Shipwreck Shore are amazing at alchemy. Southeastern part of Shipwreck Shore. Forest dwellers? Man visiting Yule appears to have lost something. I wonder if that's related, going back to the last one. The forest dwellers near Shipwreck Shore. There was a guy in a cave not too far from there. Kind of, if you guys remember, Here, I'll show you real quick. Get map. Can't zoom in. Let's do it this way. Yeah, perfect. So the Summerland, the south. Castaway Cove was over there. Shipwreck Shore is over there. See, and so I'm thinking, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Okay. So I'm thinking maybe that little like red thing in the bush, like next to the symbol. Like, because there's all the keys. I think those are like secret treasures that I found. Probably because I don't remember all those marks. I think, yeah, the thing that looks like a red spade, kind of like on the spades for cards. I think that might be the forest they're talking about because occasionally you go into like certain wooded areas and it's just like, oh, this is an actual area. So that might be what they're talking about. But the other cave where there was a guy that's like, oh, I'm a master of alchemy. Come back when you've mastered some stuff or whatever. He was kind of right in the middle here, kind of on the left side of the crease. That purple symbol, which I think is like for a cave, I want to say. Maybe that's what he was talking about. Alternatively, Yule? Southeast of Yule. Oh, wait, there's another one of those symbols. Oh, and there's a cave symbol. Okay, that's got to be it then. Because Yule is that snowman looking thing right in the middle there. And that is southeast of the town. There's another one of those spade things. I don't know what that is. It's not like they have like a legend that tells you what the symbols are. At least I don't think so. Right? Yeah, they really should have. Son of a bitch. They really should have a legend that tells you what the symbols mean. Or a key, I guess, is another way of saying it. Alright, yeah, I completely forgot about that. Do some side questing after we finish exploring this town, because I already said that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. And I would like to find out what their deal is here. Snowdrop Bonbon's tight. Oh my goodness, she's got a little sheep in her thing. Oh, that's great. I love it. That is awesome. Hola, look at her. She's very cute, is she not? She is the cutest alpaca of all. Oh, that's supposed to be a baby alpaca. I mean, maybe? Sure? I guess? When she grows up, maybe she too will receive the blessings of Queen Kulan. Oh my goodness, is that the only thing you guys talk about here? 150 bucks, cool. Outsiders, what are you doing here? You don't disturb the peace of Perdita. Oh, fuck you too, buddy. This house is where we're supposed to go, apparently. I want to keep looking around. What's your deal? They say all will be washed away, all will be made clean. You know, I'm starting to think you guys are part of some kind of... Never mind. I don't want to say the C word, you know. 4 letters, a lot of people take offense to it. We are like the flowers. We are blessed to simply be here, to simply be alive. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it. It's got a bit of a cold vibe going on. Can I open these? Can I open... Yes, I can't open the purple one, so... Pixie Dew, tight. Okay. Um... Fruit flan. Oh, and in case you guys are watching this back to back, after the previous episode, yeah, I finished that coffee and woohoo, took my morning deuce. It was nice. Queen Kulan is preparing for the ceremony. You may go no further. You know what? That makes sense. I mean, I told the guard at the gate that I needed to talk to the queen, but if you were like, nope, not gonna happen, sure, I get it. Oh, wow. This lady has seen some shit. He's like, please, I, I just, it would, uh, uh, this one's purple. I don't think I can open these. Yeah. You guys have an alpaca too. Oh, it's very lovely. An Ankiana? Is she the one talking? Who's talking here? I don't think we've been introduced. Alright. There's more outside each other. Okay, maybe she's just freaked out because of that we're here and she doesn't know who we are. Like, their simple life is suddenly more complicated. I don't know. I mean, due to the context, I get it, but I'm not sure who's talking here, the little girl or her. But let's pretend it's the old lady, because I have a feeling it's her.
Hey, that guard, what is he thinking? Why has he let in more outsiders? First there was that giant man, and now children?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Excuse me, ma'am. We're looking for Queen Kulan. Guard said she was around here somewhere. Let's go with that. Oh, it feels good.
So you have come to receive her blessing.
Here we go, flippin' gain. A flippin' gain? Again. Yeah. What's all this about sacred ceremonies and bloomin' blessings?
Okay.
Oh, they do speak Spanish. Okay. Because it kind of threw me off when that chick was like, hola, and I was like, wait a minute.
You come to Perdita, and yet you know nothing of blessings? Look deep into the eyes of the people here. See how we are blessed.
Oh, finally, music. Jeez. Oh, we've seen them all right. These people aren't blessed. They're broken-hearted. Seems like some blessings aren't worth counting.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Nina, that's gotta be the girl.
Okay, what did the man say, Yaya? Our hearts, they are broken? Pay no attention, Carino. The blessings we have received have lifted the fear from our hearts. Do you know how many towns in this land have been wiped from the map by the Dark Djinn?
But you can't just give in. You have to stand up to Shadar.
Let me take a look at you, Nino.
Nino. Sorry. I was like, wait, that's not correct.
You are a wizard, are you not? How can you know what it is to have no magic, no power, nothing but fear in your heart?
But ma'am, you can't let your heart be broken just because it stops you feeling afraid. I don't think any of the people we met that were brokenhearted were just like, sure, I'll be brokenhearted. Like, no, they didn't have any say in the matter. Like, but maybe they're about to shed some light on the whole thing. I don't know. He's right. What's the point of a blessing like that? May as well have your heart broken by Shadar.
Nina.
Wait, Nina? Nina? Yeah, it's Nino and Nina, I believe. But isn't there... whatever.
Carino.
Carino. I don't know, guys. My Spanish pronunciation is terrible. I'm sorry.
It is nearly time for the ceremony to begin. It is finally time for you to join us. It is time for you to be blessed.
I'm ready, Yaya. Oh, she hasn't been blessed yet? Okay.
Let us go. We must not keep Queen Kulan waiting. Soon you will have the glazed over look of having seen some shit.
I'm not so sure Queen Kulan's going to be much help, you know. Not if she's the one who's handing out these so-called blessings. Yeah, let's go find more cultures and just judge them instantaneously before we even understand what's going on. Frickin' A, dude. I mean... Yeah, there's a lot to be said about subtlety. I mean, that's supposed to be the whole... I guess the whole point of, like, JRPGs. And the importance of, localizing correctly. Is like, because... I mean, these... Like, your band of heroes, right? Typically have like a main quest, and then after contextualizing things over time, they get like their side quests, which are usually, I don't want to say usually, but sometimes interpreted like, because you got your main quest, your side quests, and then your like character arcs, like each character which has their own motivations, I guess, and like hopefully they intertwine in a way that is actually like rewarding and interesting for the narrative and like what you do in the game. And I always hate this in JRPGs when they just like instantly go to like a new place, and then it's like, oh hey, you know what we haven't done in a while? Something like this, where we don't know anything that's going on, but we assume it's evil based on a bunch of the other stuff that we've seen. And it's not great. It's really not great. It's not enough, I would say. Like the fact that they are already taking such a stance like this when they don't really have the context, and this isn't even what they came here for. So, like, it's been a week and a half since I played this game, but I can remember quite easily. Like, we went to Hamlin to talk to Marcuson because Mornstar is like smaller than the magic stones. And that kind of triggered this whole thing. And of course, we met that lady from Xanadu, or whatever, and then I feel like the characters are just kind of flailing about at this point. They're just like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? This and this and this. But they're still trying to do the hero thing when they're completely just taking shots in the dark. And I mean, this is also a pretty common narrative device where they will kind of just bombard the player with a bunch of different scenarios and they don't have like the bearings to like actually take care of them, and then they fall flat on their face. Or and so I feel like it's going to backfire on them very soon. Hopefully. Anyway. But yeah, if we don't do something, that little girl will end up like everybody else. We have to go after them. Sure. Why not? Why not? Like, I get it. This whole... Wait, you weren't here before. How long can we be truly... Oh wait, or were you? Maybe we were. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see where this goes though. This gonna be one of those partial cutscenes.
There, Nina.
Oh.
It will be over soon. There's a good girl, Carino.
Yeah.
May we begin the ceremony?
Everything is in order, Queen Kulan.
It's her.
The Queen of the Heavens.
We found Kulan.
Okay, none of that sounded right. Kulan? I'm gonna keep saying Kulan because that sounds correct. And there's an H in there. Apparently Nina is her name. I really thought they were talking about like Nina and Nino, which I think is boy and girl in Spanish. And I assumed she was referring to the girl like as Nina, as like a way to comfort her. Very weird. But apparently Carino is correct. But anyway, I've got a bad feeling about this. Get a load of her eyes, will you? They're all weird. Jeepers, she's brokenhearted. Okay. Shadal must have done this when he attacked Xanadu. So now we know why they've been up to no good, handing out these so-called blessings. But if we don't do something, Nina will end up broken-hearted too. No, let me go! What's the matter, my child? Oh, wait. No, it's the queen. Never mind. What is the matter, my child? I don't want to be blessed. I don't need it. I don't want to be broken-hearted. Everyone is wrong. Whoa, where did... What? Was she listening in on our conversations earlier, or did she get all that from the few things that we said? Alright, whatever. Nina, how dare you say such things in the presence of Queen Kulan? The child refuses my blessing. Then she leaves me no choice. For the benefit of this misguided girl, a special ceremony is required. What do you mean to do to her? What's happening?
Whoa. That's not good.
It's another nightmare fight. Yep. Void of love.
It's a flipping nightmare. What's he gonna do with the poor dab?
Nina's in danger. We've got to save her. Come on, everybody. Right.
Uh-huh. As per usual. I mean, I'm glad they just like came out and was like, here's the nightmare fight, instead of like, oh, we gotta find her spirit soul friend. spirit soul friend, double, whatever, her real world equivalent. Find out what they're brokenhearted and then fight their nightmare and then come back and see if everything's cool. I do prefer this approach gameplay wise, but alright. Let's try it Percival, see how I do. Yeah. Oh. Dude, yes.
This can't be happening! It's my turn! I'll do my...
There we go. Very helpful.
We won!
Got it. That was a little... It's kind of close there for a minute, but it worked out. Cherub's Wing, huh? Okay, getting those gains. Not for Magic D, but... Razzle Dazzle? Curtain, okay. Ooh, Sassafras can metamorphose already. Cool. Got Thunderstorm for Nimbus. Nice. Alright.
Nina Carino, are you all right?
Your Highness!
Get away from me!
You disappoint me, Queen of the Heavens.
Lord Shadar!
Shadar! Where is he?
Hear me, Queen of the Heavens.
Huh?
The power of your nightmare is as good as spent. Though you are a sage, it would seem you are all too human. Perhaps I was wrong to choose you as my representative.
Lord Shadar, I beg you, give me one more!
It is too late. Shorn of the power of your nightmare, what use have I for one such as you?
Queen Kulan! Huh? Kubla!
Ha! Sorry to keep you waiting.
Kubla!
I see. The dregs of Xanadu arrive. How amusing. I look forward to seeing how much of a fight you put up this time.
Oh. This time or next time? Do you think Queen Kulan is back to her old self again? Kublai, how dare you? That a base-born ruffian like you should presume to meddle in the affairs of a queen.
Yar, my apologies, Your Highness. I never did know my place, did I?
And the same goes for the rest of you. What business... Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's better. Bunch of gross bodily noises, don't worry about it. And the rest goes for the rest of you. What business can your unruly kind have with one such as I? You're not really in a place to talk right now. You were just kind of outed as Shadar's representative, and therefore a traitor to your people. This really isn't the time for the high and mighty act, but anyway. Charming, isn't she? Looks like the Queen of the Heavens is still very much broken-hearted.
This looks like a job for you, lad. Can you do for the Queen what you did for Tengri?
Sure I can. I can mend a broken heart. There's no doubt about it. What her high and mightiness is missing is a spot of love. That's what makes the world go round, ain't it? So it's love she needs, is it? Who do we know that's brimming with love? I mean, other than me, who could obviously give it to her very, very well.
If it's a love you're after, I'm your man. Passionate as fuck I am.
You what?
You heard me. No man has more love for a woman than I have for Kulan.
Oh. 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 Getting that pirate booty, eh? You love Queen Kulan? Oliver, we gotta do something about your stutter, man.
Never.
He loves her, Now we know, Enough of this nauseating talk of love. The very word turns my stomach.
Yar. Thus speaks the fiery maiden I fell for. 'Tis music to my ears.
Crikey, it must be love if he's happy taking that kind of abuse on his chin. Well, he's a pirate. I mean, it's kind of implied that he's kind of masochistic. Yes, what's the story between Kublai and Queen Kulan? I need to know. Get that hot goss. Calm down, will you? Never mind that now. We need to know... All we need to know is that Kublai has to share some of the love in his heart with Queen Kulan.
Yar, quite so. Have at it, lad.
Oh, that's it? We don't gotta go to my world. Get the, find his... Man, what do they call it? It's not better half. Soulmate. Which I think Kublai's was a dog? And Esther really burns through her MP like nothing else. Okay, take heart. Nothing happens. Okay, talk. Uh-huh, you already said that. Pirate face, got it full of flipping ears. Take heart. Uh-huh. Broken hearted. Oh, wow. Thanks, Captain Kublai. Gee, that sure is a lot of love. That should be more than enough. Now we just gotta give it to old Kulan and lend of it. Counting on you, boy. Use your magic to have her, to give her my love and bring her back to me. Sure, this kind of feels unethical, but... Curse you, Kublai. I've no need for love from a base-born ruffian such as you. Yeah, you already said that. You know the drill, Ollie boy. Shovel that love her away and we should be right as rain. Well, we assume? But, you know, it seemed to work before, so... I mean, Drippy hasn't been wrong about this kind of thing yet. But how? My heart. Kublai? Your Highness, so you are back with us. I spoke so harshly to you just now. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? Yar, think nothing of it. 'Twas a pleasure to hear such rough and ready words from the mouth of a noble-born lady. Pray do not mock me, Kublai. I'm just glad Queen Kulan's not broken-hearted anymore. Too right, and I must say I'm impressed with the old pirate face by you. It's 2 servants of his heart we helped ourselves to now. Yeah, didn't you say we're not supposed to do that, Drippy? Like, you just take heart on the same person multiple times. Anyway, you're right. It seems as if his love for the Queen is a little bit special. You call me Queen. I am unworthy of such a title. The skyborn kingdom of Xanadu was torn from the heavens and cast into the distant ocean. I could not protect my realm. And then I came to this town and broke the hearts of its people. Truly I am no queen. But Your Highness, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. Listen to me. The people of Xanadu saw you as a wise and just ruler. You carried out your duties both as a queen and as a sage, and trained countless wizards. Have you forgotten all the good you've done? Kublai, what you say may be true, but it does not excuse the harm I've caused. I've inflicted so much suffering. Your Highness, we met a ghost of a lady... Okay. In Hamlin, a soldier who once served you. She was one of the people who died in Xanadu. And she told us that so as long as Queen Kulan was alive, there was a hope for her people. She spoke of me. She spoke of hope. And look around you. People in this town may be broken-hearted, but at least they're alive. Your Highness, let us return this town to its former self. It may take time, but I know you can do it. You may not be a queen any longer, but we'll still stand beside you. Well, she still is a queen, whatever. You're not alone, and who's to say you can't rebuild Xanadu? Oh, Kublai, thank you. Thank you, everyone. You're right. I cannot give in to despair. I must become someone who can inspire hope in others. That is my duty. You aren't the only great sage who's been led astray. My father and Marcus and suffered too. Yes, and Oliver here just helped them like he helped you. Now you're all fighting fit, all the battle against evil can finally begin in earnest. Wait a minute, there's something I've been dying to ask. I need to know how long something's been going on between Kulan and Kublai. I mean, a queen and a sky pirate is so romantic. God, you have to be so nosy. Kublai is known and feared as the king of sky pirates, but there's more to him than meets the eye. Yar, quite right. I'm a man of many talents, and being the fearless leader of a band of swashbuckling sky pirates is just one of them. Kublai also served as commander of the Xanaduvian Airborne Division, which role he fought for Queen Kulan. Avast, I can speak for myself, yes, Electron Kerr. You were a commander in Xanadu? Surprised by no one. Indeed, he was. Since the time of the Wizard Wars. Sure, let's go with that. Xanadu has avoided conflict. But neutrality cannot be maintained without significant military power. Kublai's forces formed part of that power. Oh, I get it. The lowly servant who ended up falling head over heels in love with his queen. That's a classic. Swain, do you always have to be so blunt? Sure, I mean... He's not... Yeah. Come on, Esther. Fucking... Like you were queen tacked over here. But it's true. I watched over her since she was but a girl, and I can't say I don't feel for her. But I'm a mere soldier. There's naught can be done about that. Gee, that must be rough. Oh my goodness. Can you guys wrap it up, please? That was then. Things have changed. Change how exactly? Did you not hear my words earlier? I am a queen no longer. There are no ranks or barriers to keep us apart. Okay, when did you stop being queen? I don't understand that at all. Can it be? Do you truly mean? I've been quite clear. Please do not make me spell it out. Come on, Kublai, don't be so slow. Flippin' heck, come on, just put it out of misery, won't you? How many times are you gonna make the poor old woman say it? Also, we could probably leave at any point. We should... I mean, us staying here for this whole awkward exchange doesn't really seem like the best thing we can do as, friends or whatever. Still your chattery tongues or I'll cut them off. You stand before the king of the sky pirates. Alright. Okay. No shit, that's kind of what it just told us. Alright, they were at least with. I've still seen some shit. The hearts of the people of Perdita have been restored. Young Nina, you must have been terribly afraid. I apologize most humbly for my actions.
Do not worry, Queen Kulan. I'm happy that you've become so kind and gentle. Everything in Perdita is so bright and happy now. We'll never give in to Shadar. Except when we all did, except for me.
Your words are music to my ears. Truly, children like you are the bearers of hope, and hope of a brighter future.
We who are old enough to know better chose the path of cowardice. Because we knew better. All we wanted was to be free of fear, to be protected from the truth. Well, what's done is done. All that. I just hope the little rotter Shadas not still hanging about waiting to pounce like. I know what I must do. My duty. Oh wait, this is still the queen. Kublai, Kulan, similar. I know what I must do. My duty is to protect the people of Perdita from Shadar. I vow never to let his dark despair engulf this town again. I will make amends for all I have done. Gracias, Your Highness. Still very Spanish. And it seems I have no choice. I'll throw in my lot with you, Your Highness. We'll protect this puny village together. Probably shouldn't call our town puny, but anyway. No, Kublai, there are other duties to which you must attend. It is not only this town that must be protected from the dark pole of Shadar's despair. With your airship, you may travel freely around the world. Do you understand what it is I ask of you? Or that I am implying because I haven't asked anything? In fact, I would say infer. Do you understand my inference? I do that all too well. No, but you just got together, Esther. Fucking, you nosy... Bleh. Seriously. It's none of your business. Kublai, though we may be apart, we always make it together so long as we have the same goal. Oh. Why is the music so menacing? This is like happy time. You're not wrong, Your Highness. That's another way of saying you're right. Double negatives and all that shit. I always did have a way with the words.
Looks like everything's worked out then. Oh, but before I forget, there's a reason we became here. Yeah, there was a reason we showed up. Fucking idiots. I'm aware of this. Concerns Mornstar, does it not? Yes, we are trying to restore its power. We did manage to find the 3 magic stones, but even Marcusson couldn't reunite them with the wand. It was beyond Marcusson's power, you say? How could that be? Tell me more. Please, fade to black and then unfade from black, and so it looks like you told me a story. Then we'll all kind of shift around the room a little bit. There'll be a few fewer people, so it looks like a more intimate conversation. You know how it goes. Well, he speculated it might be because we brought Mornstar here from the past. A masked wizard who can manipulate time itself. I'm most curious as to what his intentions could be. Yeah, Shadar mentioned that as well. But I shall ponder that at my leisure. Our priority... I love that alpaca tapestry on the wall. I simply must have it. Our priority is to put a stop to Shadar's plans. I will perform the required ritual without delay. Tidy. Sounds like old Kulan. Probably shouldn't call her old, right in front of her face. Knows what needs doing to get Mornstar back into one piece, eh? That's handy. Welsh. Anyway. From what I understand, he's supposed to be Welsh. I can't remember where I read that, but I think it was in the Kuni wiki, something like that. Anyway. Now, young Oliver, I shall require some assistance in this undertaking. Are you willing to help me? Sure, Queen Kulan, just tell me what I have to do. A fine response. The ritual must be performed outside. When you're ready, come and see me. I shall be waiting. Sure, let's go. Oh, we are out of time. I can't leave it on a cliffhanger like this. Alright, let's talk to... No, going straight for the thing. We'll side quest on the next episode. Yeah, begin the episode. Yeah, sure. Do it. Oliver, do you know the spell named Rejuvenate? Sure I do. Turns back the clock for objects before they were old or broken. Well, it is the memory regained within objects that is being revived. Only the spell Breach Time allows time itself to be manipulated. Now, I believe that Rejuvenate should be able to restore the magic stones to the state they were in 15 years ago. Oh, I get it. That way they'll be the same as when Mornstar was from 15 years ago. Indeed, I will need to combine the spell Rejuvenate with the ritual required to reunite the stones with Mornstar. Flippin' heck, wouldn't that be a bit of a stretch even for you, your heavenliness? Heavenliness. Okay. It will not be easy, and I understand why Marcusson balked at the challenge, but I believe that I can do this for you. Thank you, Your Highness. Now, without further ado, let the ritual commence. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Nice. The ritual is complete. What you now hold is Mornstar in its true form. Please consult your wizard's companion. The wand's power has restored new pages with new spells for you to use. Okay. Got Healing Hand, better healing spell. Fortune's Fool? Which I'm very curious what that is. Unleash. No idea what that is. Jeepers, these spells look so neat. Spell known as Unleash will prove very useful to you, I am certain. Doubtless you have done battle with those creatures known as Guardians, His poor hearts have been broken by Shadar. When you defeated them, you received certain gemstones, did you not? That's right, they dropped us big jewels in it, Ollie boy. These gems are symbols of the Guardian's gratitude, and contain a part of the spirit and life force. Jeepers! By using Unleash, you can channel the energies which reside in the gems, and call upon the Guardian's strength in battle. Oh, it's like a summon. Oh, that's tight. With their power at your command, you will be able to hold your own even against Shadar. Thank you, Your Highness. This all sounds like they'll come in real handy. Doesn't sound too shabby, does it, Oliver? Shadar will be quaking in his boots. You are now better equipped to face Shadar in battle, but a serious obstacle stands between you and any such encounter. Ah, here we flip and go. What is it this time? Shadar dwells within the castle of Nevermore. It lies to the north of here beyond the Miasma marshes. Should a careless traveller be engulfed by the dark miasma, for which the marshes are known, they will be lost forever. Wait a second, the miasma marshes, What is it, Esther? Have you heard of them? It's something my father once spoke of. He told me of a mist that was so dark no light could penetrate it, the miasma. He said that the only way to clear it was with the call of the clarion. Clarion? I remember you saying that we'd be the ones to play it again, Esther. What? Did we? Okay. I mean, that was a long time ago. Yes, the clarion is a symbol of peace that was created by the three kings of this world. Now, what was the rhyme? In Ding Dong Dell, they carve full well that old Mooney wood, and bear it then to Hamelin to make it sound so good. I'm impressed by your knowledge, Esther. But then you are the daughter of a great sage. It was just a rhyme I heard when I was little. So if we give this clarion a good honk, it'll clear the path across the miasma marshes, will it? That's correct. The first thing you require to make the clarion is holy wood. And don't just try to use wood full of holes. I've already tried that. That old Mamooni wood. I think it's time we paid the Cowleaf a visit. In Ding Dong Dell. Okay. Alright. Cool. Alright, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for today. Esther is completely out of MP, so I'm gonna stop off at the Cat's Cradle. We are over time by a pretty good margin. I do apologize. Took longer to wrap up than I expected. But yeah, hope you guys had a good time. It's still weird. There's still no music that plays in this town. Kind of strange, to be honest. But yeah, we have a lot of side quests to do. And I think this is a new chapter in the game, I want to say. So we might actually be able to make... to get some really good stuff at... what was the name of it? The casino? The, like, undead casino place or whatever? Is there alpaca brokenhearted? Is that really a thing here? I think the alpaca is brokenhearted. It's kind of funny. Okay, so yeah, next episode, guys, we're gonna go around town, get some side questing done, and go back to a couple of previous towns and get some stamps and all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff, I think, are now available. And now that we have Mornstar, I believe our stats are much better, I want to say. 32 plus 63, yeah, that's much better. And before I forget, the spells that we have now. Oh, these are in order. It said 30 something, I think. 30. Let's go from here. Open mind, insight, burden, fortune's fool. What is that? Trust in fate and hope for the best. There'll be times in your life when nothing seems to work, obstacles in front of you seem insurmountable. Fortune's fool could be your savior. No way whether the effect will have indeed could be harmful, but desperate times call for definite measures. That doesn't sound right. Let's see if I can use it. Rejuvenate growth, nature's tongue, seek fortune. No? Is it a battle spell? No. Screw that. Screw that. The healing hand completely heals even the gravest. So yeah, it's just a better healing spell. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do on the next episode. Thank you guys for being here. Tokyo Philharmonic Orchestra, can we have some outro music, please? Thank you. And yeah, thank you guys. Hope you guys all in the. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you all had a good time. And of course, a very special thank you to the Farts and Crap Show members, Old Cranky Gamer and Novalis Draconis. Again, these are the members at the time of recording. If your name isn't on here, just give it some time. I will update them as they come in. And yeah, next time will be part 71. We're going to do some side questing, get some good stuff. And catch you guys then. Ta-ta for now.